Thank you very much for inviting me to speak today. Speaking at this conference last year, I made clear that radical changes were needed in the transport sector in order to address the climate emergency. In a few short months, I am impressed by the progress that's already been made. And the range of topics covered across this conference demonstrates the enthusiasm, expertise and commitment of both industry and the public sector to drive change. The past 12 months have been incredibly tough for all of us, and particularly those in the transport sector, which has been amongst the hardest hit. But as we start to return to our trains, buses and planes, as restrictions loosen, it's clear our future economic prosperity will be just as dependent on transport as it was in the past. So the goal should not be to curtail mobility in the name of climate change, but to go further and faster to make travel as clean as possible. That ethos lies at the heart of our soon-to-be published Transport Decarbonisation Plan, which sets out for the first time transport's route to net zero. A decarbonised transport system is at the heart of the Prime Minister's 10-point plan for a green industrial revolution in the UK. This includes measures to reduce emissions, such as green public transport, increased cycling and walking, jet zero and green ships, and an accelerated transition to zero-emission vehicles. But today I want to give you an update on our Future of Transport programme. We are working towards a safe, secure and accessible transport system that's fit for the future and connects people more easily to jobs, education, leisure and healthcare. Over the past months, we've seen the launch of trials at scale as part of our future transport zones. Located in the West Midlands, Derby and Nottingham, Portsmouth and Southampton and the West of England Combined Authority. They will allow innovative businesses to work with a range of local bodies such as councils, hospitals, airports and universities to test new ways to improve mobility for people and goods. For example, a mobility credit scheme has recently launched in the West Midlands. A national first, the scheme encourages the use of sustainable transport by allowing residents to trade in their old, more polluting cars and receive £3,000 worth of mobility credits on a dedicated credit card. It's proved popular with credits spent on a range of modes, including e-scooters, rental cars, bike shares and new bus services across the county. We have also continued to see e-scooter trials across England, now in 32 areas. These were fast-tracked last summer to support the green restart of local travel and provide a new socially distanced form of transport. Over 5,000 rental e-scooters are in use in trial areas, and over 2 million journeys have taken place, covering a total distance of 5 million kilometres. That's equivalent to going to the moon 13 times. But importantly, these trials will also provide evidence to determine the safety and wider impacts of e-scooters, with initial evidence suggesting a low number of accidents relative to journeys undertaken to date. But we will continue to monitor this closely. And finally, looking to the future, we're seeing exciting connected and autonomous vehicles trials continuing. Recently, I visited government funding project TCABS, led by startup firm Origo, in partnership with Cambridgeshire County Council. This project will use 3 zero-emission, highly automated shuttles to carry passengers between the Cambridge University campus and a fast-growing residential area. These exciting zero-emission shuttles will increase connectivity to local communities, as well as acting as feeder services to train and bus connections beyond. So, to sum up, as we emerge from this pandemic, we have a unique opportunity to use the power of transport to make Britain a better place to live, meeting our net zero ambitions while levelling up the economy for the benefit of the people and communities that need it most. And I look forward to continuing to work with you to harness that opportunity so we can deliver a more sustainable, green economic recovery as we emerge from this pandemic and build back better. Thank you.